radiator change on a 2002 Jetta TDI. You have to start by getting the bumper off, starting with the grill. Gotta get the headlights out, and of course everything is all rusty, so we're gonna have a lot of fun. Long into the project, as you can see, already have a problem. Snapped off a T27 in there. I'm gonna see if I can get it out with basic tools, or worst case I'll just weld the nut onto it. Well, just whacking it a little bit with a punch loosened it up. Apparently not enough. This is just a shitty fucking dollar store magnet. There we go. Let's try again. Well, there we go. Once again. At least this one broke up a little higher. Bumper off, it was fairly easy. That one little torque nut, she just decided to snap anyways. And if I welded a nut on it, probably the heat could have loosened it up a little bit, but whatever. To get it out, it's fairly simple. You got these little push clips on the side, and then the inner fender, you'll have some screws attaching the bumper, then the marker lights, you just pull them out. And then underneath, you pull the little vents out, then you'll see access to the torque bits here. Right there. Comes out fairly easy. And then the same on this side. You just have the little ones in the fender. And we'll see what happens next here. Well, we got the bumper off. It was 14 mils. So you got one here, same on the other side. Then some torque bits to get out. Bumper comes off nice and easy. Alright, headlights are extremely easy to remove. You just have 4 torque bolts here, there, then just one connector, easy to come off, which is nice. Same for the other side. Alright, got the coolant drained, got the radiator hoses off. Now that's the biggest pain in the ass so far. You have little C-clips that lock onto here, and then you just got to wiggle these back and forth. The top one gave me the most trouble. Luckily it didn't break. Could be good to have those on hand just in case. And the lower hose down here, got it off. A little bit extra coolant came out after. But yeah, so far that's the biggest pain in the ass. Alright, so the next step was to get the rad fan connectors out of place. Very simple. Then move on to here and disconnect these lines from here. Nice and easy. You can flip them back in after. So next, removed 8 screws that connect into the radiator and condenser. As you can see right here, and then for the condenser through here, sorry, there and there, same on the other side, and then another one right down here. Let's see if we can fish this out. So I took 2 screws out of here. Disconnected sensor that goes onto the radiator, and then she just fell right out. Now to get the fan shroud swapped to the other radiator. And then we got to change the O-rings in both the connections for the radiator. We have the fan shroud on the new radiator from Rock Auto, 60 Canadian. Then swap the sensor over. Use a little bit of thread tape on there to make sure it stays sealed up. And then we got the new O-ring in here, same on the bottom. I'm gonna put a little bit of grease or something on there. Something safe with rubber just to help it slide on. Don't want to tear it. So at this point, the radiator's pretty much installed. So now all I have to do is just reverse the dismantle process and put it all back together, and then we'll show how to bleed this system out when refilling with coolant. Yeah, I'll start the bleeding process here, but anyways, get the car started, start pouring the coolant in immediately. Doing it this way helps prevent air getting trapped in the system if you slowly fill it up while it's running. And then obviously you'll leave the reservoir cap off. Now sometimes the big problem with these is they're hard to get up to temperature for the thermostat to open up, so you might have to actually leave the reservoir cap cracked and just go take it for a little drive to get it up to temperature to get that thermostat open. And yeah, once you get that done, you're set to go. And that's for the 2002 ALH TDI.